Well, Facebook Live doesn't like to load in here, so we're just going to record for you.
Before I have you traipse all over the place, let me find the room and I'll come back and get you.
Okay.
This will take it up here.
All right.
How's an office?
Well, apparently he doesn't want to take me to his office.
Got a room right here. Come right ahead.
Basically, I would just, I would like to have an explanation of why she got 3 days OSS when there's multiple students who's posting things on Facebook. What made my daughter deserve, a suspension over
If it'll,
somebody else?
if it helps you, are we being recorded?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
I mean,
If we are being recorded, then I will record as well.
that's fine with me.
Okay. Okay, would you like to go ahead and start again?
Yeah, like I said, I just, would like to know why my daughter has 3 days OSS for a Facebook post that was removed within an hour, but also how many students posted on Facebook that day. Same stuff.
Well, I don't have a specific number of students who posted. I do know that we followed up on the postings that caused disruption within the district and within the schools that have come to us. There have been several students who have come under disciplinary action for similar things. Now, I can't describe to you in detail the disciplinary action to other students, only to your own. But if it's any help to you at all, Kirsten is not the only student who has received a disciplinary consequence.
You're going
as
to
a
take,
part of the
you're going to take
work.
a student, a 4.0 student who's never been in trouble, going to the University of Tennessee, up for the Tennessee Promise, and you're going to slap a 3-day OSS on her, which is going to make her more than likely not receive her scholarship for something hundreds of students here did. I'm not saying it's right. I never even responded on Facebook. Several parents were responding, several parents saying, why don't you all release the video? Silliness. I wasn't one of them parents. Talked to my daughters. They knew they shouldn't have posted something like that. It was removed within an hour. She cannot help that it was shared over 300 times. But again, how many students have done this in the school? How many people shared that? I can pull my Facebook up right now, show you tons of kids who shared this. Tons of adults who shared this. So again, when you have that many people who have done this, what justifies ruining her future? Please explain that.
Well, this is not about ruining a student's future.
Sure it is. It is. It is. You know as well as I do. When she fills out that paperwork and she has to put on there she received 3 days OSS, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That will hurt her in getting scholarships, and you know it will.
Well, that's not the intention of the.
Obviously.
disciplinary
What is the intention? What does this prove? What does this prove to her?
Can I answer this?
Yes.
To prevent the mass hysteria from happening again.
Okay, I got you there. That's your all's job. This is a child.
We're doing our job.
So ruining her future because you all couldn't handle the chaotic situation is our choice to go the right way here.
Well, the situation at hand was exacerbated or made much
Completely.
worse by
Completely.
postings of this nature.
Sure.
And so Kirsten
They're,
was one
they're
of the-
children. They're children in panic. She was at home. Did you read that? Why'd she post that? Because her friends were sending to that and she was scared for them. Come on. Come on. Any one of y'all had done that when you were a child?
Science Hill, they did the same thing. Same kids out here posting stuff that they have no way of knowing what even's going on, no truth to it, anything. And they're expelling and suspending kids also. Now listen, we're doing, it's not just her.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. It's
let me
not
ask you
just
this.
her, but you guys aren't taking into consideration what you're doing to these kids' future by doing
Did
this.
she take in consideration when she posted this, what it might do to? Somebody could have gotten killed.
Due to what? Oh, okay. Because of her Facebook post, somebody could have gotten killed. That man, come on. That's really going to be that answer.
Well, whose kids' posts do we decide is relevant and whose there aren't?
Well, when you have that many, none of them are. You
how
don't
can we
suspend
say
anybody
no?
for that. When you have that many people, I'm sorry the situation got out of control.
Well, we are
And
too.
that you guys didn't handle it, and the kids didn't handle it.
no, wait a minute.
The faculty
Wait a
didn't
second.
handle it. Look,
Can I
I've
just
talked
say
to
real
many
quick,
teachers.
We've handled it way and above and beyond. Okay, we handled it perfectly. Okay, if a situation
Okay.
had happened, nobody
Right.
got hurt.
Right.
At
You
all.
all handled that perfectly. Sure.
Right.
I agree with you. This, terrible. This is
But how
not
do we-
handling
here's
it
the
perfect.
thing. We can't have different rules for different students.
Obviously you do.
Obviously, we don't. We're doing. Do you think that?
I guarantee I know three
When we
kids
came
right
in
now
here-
with that same post who's not
When
suspended.
we came in here today, or last week, do you think we said our goal for today is to, her future? No.
Well, and one thing that we can't do, I'm not allowed to discuss the disciplinary procedures.
Right, and I understand that. I really don't care
Well-
about any of the other students. I'm here because of my daughter. I'm here because my daughter is a good kid, straight A student, has never been in trouble
And
at all.
can I say one thing? And because of those reasons, your daughter has influence.
So,
Okay.
so let's
But-
make an example.
No,
of her.
no, no,
Let's
no.
make an example.
I told you, it's
Let's make
equal-
an example because she
listen.
has influence because she's
Sir,
a good kid. She posted
no.
this. She posted this, and it may have not been true, but she didn't know because she wasn't even here. She was posting that because her friends were calling her home and saying all this was going on, and she was scared for them. And she posted it on social media, which she can post and say whatever you want. I'm pretty sure that goes
But you
without a
can't,
doubt.
but-
I'm pretty sure we are allowed to say whatever we want in this world. I'm pretty sure
You
that.
are. You do have. I mean, there
That's,
are rights.
But you're going outside. You're going outside your rights. I mean, you're suspending her. You're suspending her. Damn contact.
That's okay. Take your time. It's okay.
You're suspending her for something that did not even take place at this school. This post wasn't made inside this school or here.
But it's about the school.
It's about the school. She can post this school sucks if she wants to. You gonna suspend her for that?
This is what we.
There's nothing there that was done in this school that she should be suspended for. She was at home. She made the post on social media because her friends were telling her this is what's going on. So she deserves 3 days OSS because she is a good student and has many people who look up to her and follow her. And because of that, she should be punished. She should be punished because she was concerned for her friends while she was at home receiving all these messages that all this stuff was going on. So she posted it on social media to make people aware because that's what she's being told. She wasn't here. She wasn't in the school saying, oh my God, there's a gunman right now shooting up the place, making any kind of threats, any kind of lies. The only thing she did was post what she was told. She wasn't even at school.
Then why post it?
She says She
Because
says,
they're kids. Because
I'm
they're kids,
not disagreeing with you
and
there.
they're scared.
But why? But what was, let me ask you something. This has nothing to do with it. Because criminally, I don't have anything to do with any of this.
I understand.
don't decide who gets
I know.
suspended, anything like that. But when you did this, what was your state of mind? What were you thinking?
I thought that was what was actually happening. 'Cause
But-
I
but-
wasn't here, and that's what everyone was saying. And then when I found out, I deleted it when I found out everything.
Right. Well, that was after the police came to your house, right? That you deleted it.
No, I had already been.
It was
like,
because it
carried
wasn't
before.
taken off until after the police left your house. I mean, that may have been coincidental, but they did come, and you didn't talk to them either, did you?
I was in Gray.
Okay. Well, I mean, I wasn't there, so I'm just asking. So, but I mean, what was your intent to be the first one to post it?
No, I thought it was true. I thought that was what was going on. So I was letting
Okay.
people know because I thought that was what was
But-
happening.
but it
not
wasn't.
trying to.
Right.
Well,
But can you
I
see
didn't
where it
know
would
why
incite
people would lie
fear?
about it.
Everybody. We had hundreds of people, like your dad said.
Well, I understand that now.
Hundreds of
That's why
people.
it's deleted. But
Right.
at the time, I didn't know.
But
I
how many
thought that was
people
true.
shared that? 300 and some. In that few minutes that it was up there, 300 people shared it.
But
How many people could have shared
I
it
pulled
from
all
there?
that from posts that were already made.
I'm just trying to,
So-
you're young. You
So
learn to- but back to his
because
point,
300 people shared her
it has-
post, that makes her, she's going to be in trouble for that, getting more suspended because her post went way viral,
No,
more viral than
no,
other kids'
no.
posts. Had to.
it
They
has
had
nothing to
to.
do with that.
Look. I have many friends who have kids that go to this school. My son's done graduated from this school. It was all over Facebook. Every parent in Kingsport has talked about this situation.
And
every
it all led to
kid in Kingsport has posted their opinion what's going on. They've either said, DB's covering up, it's lies, it was nothing, yada, yada, yada. None of that matters. What we're coming back here is you are suspending a student for something that everybody did, and you're suspending a student that did something when they weren't even at school. That was not done at Dobyns Bennett, here on your time. No, she was at home. And there's nothing here that justifies her being suspended at all. 300 shares, one share, one post that's not true. I don't care. It's social media. If she wants to go on social media and say, hey, I used to like Mr. Brown, but after this, I don't like him no more. That's her right. Just like that's her right to go on there and say, hey, I don't know what's going on at school today. But my friends are messaging me telling me there's a shooters and stuff. I'm worried. Please be aware. That is no kind of justification for any kind of punishment whatsoever. And that's what we're doing right here. We're punishing her for being a child scared at home. Posting on social media that's what they do. That's what kids do. That's how they interact.
okay.
And we're going to punish her. We're going to punish
Are
her.
you going to allow me to respond? Cause
Go ahead.
okay, because I can respond to your comments. I'm listening to what you're saying. Okay. The school has determined that Kirsten's post was
Who? You said the school. Who?
I've talked to my
The school. The school. Who?
okay. I've talked to my supervisors,
Who is?
Dr. Chris Hampton
So Mr. Hampton is aware that you're this.
and Director of Student Services Jim Nash.
Okay. Jim Nash knows about this.
Yes. Okay. As a matter
Okay.
of fact, before I met with Kirsten, I conferred with Mr. Nash. Okay. Now Dr. Hampton's out of the building today, but this is very similar to other disciplinary responses that we've done with other students. Very, very similar. And so I conferred with them before I met with Kirsten. All right. They determined that this was a large part of inciting school disruption. It was false information about the incident at DB that was very inflammatory in nature. She sent it out. It caused extra anxiety, extra problems within the response that we were trying to do during the week. And as a result, she has a school consequence for this behavior that is related to school. Now, with that said, if you don't agree with that, I understand, and that's within your parameters to do that.
How many students have you spent? I know you can't tell me what you've done, but
That's right.
if you suspended every student that's made a post like that, why y'all open today?
Okay, well, I cannot share with you what I've done.
Her sister's not in trouble.
Or what the other students have done, or what the other administrators have done with other students.
Why is her sister not in trouble?
Now, I don't have information on her sister.
Oh, why? Because it didn't get 300 shares?
Well,
Right. Right. Because hers didn't go viral.
Nothing.
Because hers didn't go viral. That is why y'all are punishing her. Because her post went viral. When the other kids didn't go 300 shares, maybe they only got 25. This is silly. This is the worst. This is really the worst thing I've ever seen this school do.
You've asked me a question. Let me respond. Students' names who are brought forward and who are deemed to have caused part of the disruption and been disruptive to the school environment and inciting the disorder, those are the students we are addressing. Okay? And that's what we have done. Now, at this point, if you're dissatisfied with the school's actions, which I see that you are.
Oh, terribly! You're ruining her future over this. You realize this? You're taking a good student and ruining their future over this.
At this point, here's how we typically manage these things. Okay. At this point, she is suspended out of school for the days that were written in the referral. You are welcome to contact my direct supervisor, Dr. Chris Hampton. You're welcome to contact Central Office Student Services Director, Jim Nash. I'm happy I can provide you contact information for them.
The thing about this is, Mr. Brown, here's the thing about this. This happened, right? This happened. The kids blew up. It was all over social media. And, it went air. It was crazy. But you know what happened over the weekend? All this died down. You know what you did today? You stirred the pot back up.
Okay, well.
That's what you're doing. You realize this. No. You realize this situation could have been over with. But now, by you suspending these children and making this work, you think I'm going to be the only parent come see you today?
Well.
Let's be serious. Here's the thing. Her step uncle, Mr. Diamond, is a teacher at Robinson. Just had turkey dinner with him yesterday. We talked about this situation. We laughed. We talked about her post. We talked about how it was unnecessary. We talked about how hundreds of students did that. And we talked about how the good thing about it is the weekend is pretty much over, said and done. And now here, when my daughter comes into school on Monday, nope, it's not said and done. No, DB wants to stir it back up. Let's just stir it back up. Keep this going. Why? You could have ended this. This could have been ended and dropped. But no, because of this, you're going to infatuate the situation. It's going to. I'm going to contact your people.
Okay.
This is going to go on social media. I'm going to contact my friends at WJHL. You're going to make this a huge deal because you all are punishing the students who were scared.
Well,
you're punishing the students.
Thing, though?
Sure.
Because I think that if this is key right here, okay? Schools are saying it was a prank. You can't keep your name up forever, DB, until I see you camera footage of the math pod and Dome after C block. I will not believe a word the school says. Okay?
How many adults said the same thing? How many adults have said the same thing on Facebook?
Sentence straight off Snapchat from someone else's
Right.
post.
But the problem is that you are claiming it to be yours.
How many people on Facebook said the same thing? I've seen plenty of adults who've said, you want to end the hysteria? Post the videos of the math pod. How many people? That's all that is. The same
But
difference.
here's my thing. But why would you have that claim? Why would you want to know that? I mean, why? What is it that you don't believe?
My best friend was peeing on herself, telling me that she was about to die.
But why? But why would you not believe us?
Nothing had been said by y'all yet. Whenever I
exactly,
posted it.
but
okay, so I was believing the people in the building peeing on themselves, sending me pictures of barricaded doors whenever they're saying there's people shooting in the building. I believed that because nothing else had been said.
But why make an inflammatory statement that's meant to incite
That's
reaction.
not, that's her opinion. That's not meant to cite any kind of
Well,
reaction. That's
she
an
just told me
opinion.
it wasn't her opinion. She just told me that
Well,
somebody
she
else.
said it was somebody else's role. Correct.
And I'm not. All I want is for learning for this, from
And
everybody
I have
in
learned off
general.
of it, but it's stupid
Right.
that I'm completely losing my scholarship to UT because you can't
Why would
have
you
it with
leave
any
a-
trouble.
You
Because
cannot
of
get
3
that
days of
scholarship
OSS,
with a
I've
3-day
never
OSS.
even-
Look,
I'm completely losing
there's
it.
no doubt that these children should be brought in. They should be talked to, and they should be told what's wrong and what's right and what's not about this post. There's no doubt about that. Okay, and she knows this. I even told him when to take that stuff down, and I even made a comment. But teaching them a lesson by ruining their future is not teaching a fucking lesson. Excuse my language. That's not.
Okay.
You bring them in. You talk to them. You maybe give her some after-school detention. You're putting 3-day suspension on her record. You're ruining her future. You know this. You know this.
That's not the intention of the school. The intention of the school is to.
The intention of if the intention of the school was for the children, they wouldn't be doing this. So you're saying it's not the intention of the school. So now you're telling me that the school don't care about her future. That's what you just said.
Okay.
That's what you just said. It's more important for your school to prove a point than it is worry about what happens to her in her future.
But where's the responsibility on her part?
What do you mean the responsibility on her part?
Well, she may not have thought of her future when she posted this, but she posted this.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's not something that deserves that kind of fucking treatment.
How do you know that?
We've.
And again, I'm not being an adversary.
I'm going to. This meeting is declined into foul language and things of that nature. So the suspension is issued at this time. The contact information I can supply phone numbers for you if you'd like.
I'm gonna need all the contact phone numbers. Yes.
At this point, we're gonna end this meeting and we can move forward in that way. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.